We're here. We're here. We're back. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the final hour of trading here with Stock Markets with Bruce. Nice to have you here. Much better looking for some of our stocks, especially GameStop. What a nice improvement here. When I left you, we were in that what we were doing, 180. 206 now. 206. We actually almost touched the $220 mark just a little while ago. We almost hit the break even on the day, so that's a nice improvement from the 172 earlier run to this morning when it backed off to 172.35. Volume 32.7 million. Not heavy. Kind of average for lately, isn't it? Lately it's been in this 40 million range, give or take. So we'll see how this goes. Right now, 105, 205, 206 roughly. We'll see how this stock wants to do the last hour. Like I said, almost reached 220 on the day, or did at 220.70, I guess. So we'll take that for a little victory. Hopefully, it'll take a little run back on the upside towards the end of the day, but we'll have to wait and see what the stock wants to do for us. Over on the AMC front, $12.95 is the price right now. It did reach 1361, but it still is a down day all day for the stock. It has not been able to break up to a new high today. AMC volume, by the way, 116 million. That's lighter, I think, than yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. The Dow is down 131 points. The S&P is down 9.4. NASDAQ down 25. So even NASDAQ has turned slightly red. So a little bit of consolidation coming in. That's the way that is. Oliarch, thank you for becoming a member as well. About 10 more of you have joined while I was loading up this show, which is fantastic. And that's great. We did, Jimmy, you're absolutely right. Jimmy Cap, we just hit it for a millisecond, didn't we? Jimmy Cap, by the way, I don't know if I've given you the shout out, but thank you for becoming a member here today, coming back in here. That's beautiful. Love to see you guys. This is good. Yeah, not a lot in the way of volumes. The Dow is a little lower now on the day at 137 negative. Not sure exactly what's to blame for that. It's just doing what it's doing. We've got to let the market do what it's doing. Javier, welcome, Javier Barrera, new member. Nice to see you here, sir. Thank you for all of you who are coming in as Chillin with Uncle Bruce members. Thank you. This is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you know this, but I have loaded up emojis that you're allowed to use now as members of this channel. So you are able to use special emojis just for this channel. We will be adding more shortly. Thank you, Fernando, also for coming in here. Belen Kanta, thank you, Fernando, coming in here, joining us as well. And also for Yeet, thank you, Yeet, for becoming a member as well. Fantastic. G Moltis here, new member. Wally Chavez. There we go. You can start using the emojis. There you go. Fantastic, guys. You can use those emojis all you want. That's great. I've got YouTube says that I can have 24 emojis now. So I've got my editor working on new emojis for you. So we're going to build up in the next few days a whole bunch more. So you'll be able to use a whole bunch of different emojis just for sponsor members, for Chillin with Uncle Bruce members. And so you can use them and enjoy them and spread them around. You can also use them in the comments section of our, when you're making a comment on any of my videos that I've made in the past, or if you want to make a comment after hours. Fabulous. So another little perk for you to kind of let you have some more fun. Thank you also to, I want to say welcome to Anna B. Welcome to my channel and hanging out here. Nick, another member. Thanks, Nick Tapp. Welcome. Another member. And then we have Andre Garcia. Welcome, Andre. And then we have Colton Cooper is here. Welcome, Colton. Another member. We have a donation super sticker from No Cloud. Thank you very much. Lexi Morans, a new member, coming in to join us. Nice to have you all here. Abe Hits. Thanks, Abe, for coming in. And also George Gonzalez, a new member, coming into the channel. And now JL is here. So they're all coming in. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you for joining up with us, and welcome to the calm and respectful place as a channel. At least I sure hope so. Please stay calm and respectful. Nice to have you all here. This is beautiful. How do I become a member? No Cloud. Depending on the device you have, you need to find the join button. It would be ideal if you can join us. If you're using an iPhone, I'm guessing you might not find that you have a, you may not have a join button handy. You may not have a join button handy on your phone because you need to go into Windows mode. Can you know how to do that? I'm not sure how to do that. But apparently, if you can get into Windows mode, you can then join the channel and become a member that way. Jen L, thank you for being here and becoming a member as well. Also to Matthew, Tobia. Matthew, thank you for giving me a vote of confidence and coming on board. Nancy, thank you, Nancy. Nancy W, thank you, Nancy W, for being here. I love it when the gals show up. This is beautiful. The more women here, the better. We want to make this a safe place to hang out with all of us. Cav, thank you, buddy, for this donation. Appreciate this. Question, or John Wick is asking me a question. Also, Cav, you're here too. But John, Clearing from Apex Clearing has purchased an additional insurance policy. If there's any other entity that will cover the remaining value of my stocks in this case, that both the brokerage and clearinghouse's policy fail. John Wick, John, I can't give you a specific detail. I know that in Canada, the entire brokerage industry basically guarantees all transactions of the brokerage industry, and there's insurance in place for the whole enchilada. I think, John, that there's $75 trillion of insurance against the market, just so you know. So it is pretty substantial. Jesus is here. The Savior has arrived. Welcome, Jesus. Nice to have you here. How can that be bad? Cav, hypothetically, if halfway through your day you were to inebriate yourself with a beverage, what beverage would you choose? Hypothetically, of course. I don't partake in alcohol. I rarely, and I mean maybe once in about a 6-week window, I might have a very nice beer, like a Berliner, Bitte ein Bit from Berlin. I might have a beer. I love to use my mug for my caffeine-free Diet Coke because that's what I'm always drinking. I do enjoy a beer like Urquell from Czechoslovakia, really nice Pilsner. That's kind of what I'll have. In Berlin, if I'm in Berlin, it would be every second day I'd have a beer in Berlin. When I was in Berlin, it was every second day I'd have a beer because just when in Berlin, the beer's that good. Why waste it? But I just don't consume alcohol here. Dwayne Mitchell, thank you, Dwayne, for becoming a sponsor member of a follower and a member of Chillin with Uncle Bruce. I'm really glad you're here. Javier Alins, thank you, Javier, for also joining the channel. Dustin Reed, thank you for joining the channel too. All of you guys, this is just so good, so wonderful to have you to join us. Here's Christy Kelly. Hi, Christy. Welcome to my group here at Stock Markets with Bruce. Sam the King. How you doing, Sam the King? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. All of you, thank you. You're just great. 208.86 on the GameStop. Come on, GameStop. Let's get a little run here before the end of the day. Wouldn't that be great? We'll see if it wants to give us something. I love using my mug for 1 p.m. vodka shots. He likes beer. Bruce shotguns beers at 8 a.m. every morning. Oh, man. I don't think so. Carlsberg beer from Denmark. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. It's Czech Republic now. They split 30 years ago. True, Czech Republic. I agree. Oh man, oh man, oh man. When in Rome, exactly. When in Venice, fantastic. I'm sure he was going to say cranberry juice. I thought that's what he was going to talk about. Sober life for me since 2017. When I was younger, I used to drink kind of socially. When I first started as a stockbroker, I was getting into the stockbroker life with the guys that I first worked with, and it was a pressure-packed place. And so, you know, at lunch there would be a Ryan Coke with lunch at least, and then after work there might be one or two drinks at the local bar. But I really didn't get into that much. I was always working. Like I was just trying to build my book and build my knowledge of the business in the early days. I didn't want to. I had seen, like, I could see around the office which of the guys were going to make it and which of the guys weren't going to make it. I could feel this, you know, tide of success, or I could sense that some guys were just here for a while, and this was a pit stop for them, and they really weren't going to be lifers. Others were succumbing to chemicals and other issues, and that their time with us was going to be limited as far as, you know, being successful people in the business. And so I just didn't bother going to that side of it. Nokel, what do you see for the mid and end of the week with GameStop? Boy, I'd like to say it's going to 800 a share. So I want to tell you. I want to tell you it's going right up there. I just don't know. right now, you know, right now we're just watching this, what's going on here, and you know, yeah, the 2 martini lunch. That's exactly what it was. Not a big drinker, not a big fan of the weed market. This man gets his highs and lows watching the stocks, people. Yeah, I'm just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? My weakness, is that the word? I mean, I love ice cream. I just love ice cream. Can't you tell? I love ice cream. And when we get to go to the U.S., Jennifer and I, we go to Coeur d'Alene to see the Costco there. We pick up and bring home that premium ice cream from Costco, that vanilla premium ice cream. It's just the best, But you know, it's been over a year now. Can't get it. So we're stuck with what we have here. Anti-PC, new member. Thank you. Squirrel Swirler, you did it. You figured it out. Welcome, Squirrel Swirler, becoming a chillin with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you. Joining the club. That is beautiful. Jeffrey Saborowski, welcome. Can we get an afternoon bagel? No. Food. 209, 210 on GameStop. 209, 210. $10 short of the high of the day of yesterday's close. Can it give us that? It could easily give us that. Could it go beyond it? Could easily go beyond it. I just don't know what the interest level is going to be on the stock going forward here. I'm sure hoping for a nice run this afternoon. Right now, I'm showing GameStop, like I said, 209, and I've got AMC at 1304, and so that's what we have on those two guys. And like I say, the Dow 116 on the downside. Not a bad day. It's not a bad down day. It's just you know, it's just a day that's not you know, not doing that great. Jason Barber, welcome Jason to the Jason Barker, excuse me. Welcome, Jason, to the channel and to the gang here. Nice to have you in and joining us. Also, AM801, welcome. This chat is so much better now, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it a lot better? It's just, I'm also part of an ice cream addicts gang, I'll tell you. Yeah, with the Costco ice cream, it just comes in vanilla. And then I always buy that Hershey's chocolate stuff, this chocolate sauce. Comes in those big containers. And then, you know, pour that stuff over top of the ice cream, baby. Here we go. Oh, man. And then as the ice cream melts, it gets softer. And then you got the soft ice cream with the chocolate. It's just, oh, you think I like bagels. Oh, wow. I love that stuff. But, yeah, that's how you maintain. That's you know, don't want to thin out. You know, you notice how very old people, before they die, they get really skinny. I don't want to have that happen to me for a long time. So, you know, don't thin out. GameStop, 209.62. Gores Holdings, 15.61, down $1.13. Bargoon basement prices. Take advantage of that if you can. Toki Dog, thank you, Toki Dog, for being here. Sam the King. Sam, thank you for this donation. Why are you hating on AMC, Uncle Bruce? I have 17,400 shares as long take from the hedge funds. We laughing. I come to Van to, can you show me how to do options if I play you good? Sam, you've got a lot of stock on AMC, and I hope it works out for you. I really do. It's 1306 right now, so you could be writing $14 or $15 call contracts, I guess. But the question is, between now and Friday, do you want to do anything? Maybe you want to sit back. Maybe the shares take a run. I hope they do. I hope AMC takes a pop. GameStop, all of these shares. Let's do a run here between now and the 19th, including the 19th. GameStop next week with all their financial results and stuff coming up. Yeah. So AMC, I mean, look, do they go to the 15, 16? I don't know. I don't know. I thought today they'd go higher with such a good day that they had yesterday. But I guess on the other hand, they may have gone too far yesterday and they've consolidated a little bit today. That happens in the market. That absolutely happens in the market. Stocks that run a little too hard, too fast, have a bit of profit taking and come back and rest up and then take another shot higher. That is absolutely normal. Let's see what it can give us, my friend. We'll just play this one day at a time. See what we can do. But you can always hire me for an hour and I'll tell you what to do if you like. Mark Gill, thank you, Mark Gill Perez for joining us today. This is great. Jeffrey, booked on the Mardi Gras for September. Come on, Carnival. Haha, hoping GameStop funds the excursions. Jeffrey, I don't know about September on the ship. I'm dying to go cruising. I am dying to go on a cruise again, but it's not going to be the same. That's the other, darn it, right? We're going to have to wear masks on board these ships, and we're just not going to be able to hang out like we used to. Gosh, darn it. I want to get out. Like, who doesn't want to get out? Sunday, Idaho here. We love Bruce. Oh, I love Idaho. Love Idaho, people. Oh, I love Idaho. E-Class UK has become a member of the, we got ourselves a new hanging out, Chillin with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you for joining the Chillin with Uncle Bruce gang. Love you guys. This is great. This is just beautiful. Thank you, everybody. The chat's getting better. It's fantastic. We laughing here. Sam King, I will. Sam, send me an email. Send me a private email, and I'll set you up with a meeting. Wookie D became a member. Welcome, Wookie D. Nice to have you here. To my friend Sam the King here, send me an email to this address right here. That's my private email. The link is down below as well. You can find it down below. Just send me a private email that you want to get together for an hour, and I'll set you up with a meeting, and we'll go from there. Those of you who would like to have a consultation with me, do send me a private an email here, and I will try to set up a one-on-one for you. We're now booking into April, and they're quite popular and they're working rather nicely. Excuse me. We're having a good time with those. I do charge $400 US an hour, but the kind of one-on-one time you're going to get, that'll quickly pay for itself. Not to worry. Ian, thank you, Ian, for this donation. With 106% of the shares in GameStop being held by institutions and 20 to 30% held by insiders, according to the last earnings, what does this mean for us monkeys? How's that even possible? Exactly. It doesn't matter on the earnings or losses per share. They just use the exact number of shares that the company issued. I think it's like 70 million shares. But in reality, there's well over 100+ million that we know of that are out there. And then there's the undeclared shorts and the failure to deliver numbers, which just take this to a ridiculous higher number. Caro Gar, thank you for becoming a new member of this channel. And also Tamlin Stryk, thank you, Tamlin, for also becoming a member. This is absolutely wonderful. Our first day that we've been offering memberships for this channel, and a bunch of you are coming in to hang out here. And I think a lot of you, practically all of you know the difference between the chat today and the last few days. What a night and day difference. So thank you all for this, for coming in. Okay. Sam, do you take Canadian dollars? Well, all you have to do is if you're paying me on PayPal, that's how I prefer you pay me on PayPal. You can use PayPal Canadian to send me the American. It's all explanatory there. It all works out. Yeah, not a problem. They'll tell you how much you have to send me in Canadian to equal 400 US. Thank you guys so much for this. Excellent change. I know I'm kidding. Oh, man. So much better today. And let's see. Oh, man. More thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Those of you giving me thumbs ups, I appreciate it. How many we got? 954. Thanks, you guys. We got 956 now. Thumbs ups on the show already. 75 down. So we're about 15-1 right now on the ratio. Just keep those thumbs ups coming in, guys. I appreciate it. We got how many here? 4,000 of you here. That means we're 3,000 thumbs up short if everybody did their job. Hey, I'm doing my job. You guys do your job. Give me a thumbs up. Come on. Please, please, please. I'm begging. Thank you, everybody. 210, 211 on GameStop. That's getting better. Definitely improving. The Dow down 97.7, S&P down 2.7, NASDAQ now up 12. The stimulus checks are heading out. They're heading out, and they're going out electronically. They're going out in physical form. People are getting their dough, and this money is entering the U.S. market. And I'm excited about this. I'm excited for the American economy. I think it's going to be very good for the American economy, what's coming up here. And this will likely lead to higher markets, I think, much higher markets for the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. So very good. Dave Mosher, super sticker. Thank you, Dave, very much. Also to Wally Chavez, thank you. We love chilling with you here in West Texas. Tio Bruce, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Love Texans. CD, thank you, CD, for becoming a new member of this channel. Really appreciate this, and welcome to the chat. There's all kinds of good folks here, and I'm really, really tickled about how this is going. Fantastic. John Van, I was the second one who subscribed. I was number 2. This is great. Love the Bruce. Thank you, guys. Bruce, I joined while you were offline. So happy we can join now and get some real supporters in here. Thank you, Nick Rezi. Yeah, I tried to thank everybody before the show started by just saying welcome so-and-so. Hopefully everybody caught that message. Cav, a silly theory inbound. Could the decline in indices like the Spiner indicate a decline in traditional FIAT fiat currencies and stocks that is inversely correlated to the rise of the cryptocurrency? I don't know. Hard to say. You see these quotes that the Bitcoin is at 50-something thousand dollars in value. How many billions are tied up in crypto? How many trillions? I don't think there's trillions. And who sets the value and how is it set? It's a mystery to me. I really don't know, Cav, if there is going to be any kind of correlation to, this crypto thing and everything else that's going on. It's just shifting of money. Can't say. David Clark, thoughts on the new SPAC for eToro merge with FTCV? Haven't looked at it, David. Don't know. This is there'll be more research being done by yours truly shortly. Now that things are seeming to be calming down a little bit. I'm not dealing with so many haters personally right now, so that's good news. Vegas Fritz, new member, thank you. I will have more. I will have more stocks for you to start following, you guys. That as the days go by, the weeks go by, and because you're sponsor members, members of Uncle Bruce here, you will get advance warning over the channel as a whole of some of my next picks. That will be done either through direct messaging. Through the community tab that only you have access to, or whether I actually produce a video just for you guys with a new suggested stock you might want to follow. So keep an eye open. There will be videos coming your way as members from time to time with stock picks that I'll come up with for you, and you'll have a bit of a head start on the rest of the market, the rest of the viewers out there, because membership has its privileges. And thank you for sponsoring me and believing in this channel and helping out. It really takes the heat off here, I'll tell you that. It allows me to just concentrate on what I have to do. Fantastic. We have 1,400 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Still maintaining about a 14 to 15 to 1 ratio against thumbs downs. Keep those thumbs ups coming, guys. I really appreciate it. That really makes a difference for us. And it shows YouTube that this channel has a real engagement with its viewers. And I love you for that. We're at 1,400 thumbs ups and climbing. 4,100 people here. Now we have 1,500 thumbs ups. Beautiful. Climbing all the time. We have 100 thumbs downs. So that's a 15-to-1 ratio. Let's see if we can make it even better. Let's get to 16, 17, 18-to-1 and really show YouTube that this is the place people like to hang out for all the right reasons. I thank you all for the 1,600 now. Thank you guys. 1,600 thumbs ups. Beautiful. I'm so appreciative of this. Thank you very, very much. Thank you from Scott to Scott Comben. Thanks, Scott. Congratulations on all the members. I never use the chat anyway and would rather continue sending money this way. Always remember to be awesome. Thanks again, buddy. Thank you, Scott, so much for the PayPal donation. It's a very kind of you. I do appreciate it. 208 on GameStop, 1305 on AMC. That's where we are right now. What can I say? Yep, I've got some issues out there. I appreciate there's comments coming in from some people just giving me heads up on what's going on, and I am aware that there are some folks who are trying to cash in on my copyright and imaging and this kind of stuff, and it's frustrating. No question about it. We're trying to deal with it as best we can. But anyway, thank you, folks, for all of your support, all of your kind words, and for being here. 209 on GameStop right now. Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of members just popped in. Holy moly, what's going on? I got to catch up here. Oh wow, a whole ton more. This is incredible. Thank you, everybody. Let's just get some shout outs done as best I can. Oh my goodness, I got to get the word out here. Thank you, everybody. Jacob, thank you for becoming a new member. Jordan Hurdle, thank you. Cav, total coin market cap was 1.5 trillion in February before having a crash correction at the end of the month. Currently back up to 1.8 trillion. That's amazing, Cav. That's just incredible. I can't pronounce that. Number 85 is here. Rick Sanchez, thank you, Rick. Angus Berger, thank you. Vansky Akshel, thank you. Chris Wayne, thank you. Harold the Hacker, thank you for coming in here. Source code, if all shorts are called and they exceed issued shares, what happens when all issued shares are sold to shorts? How do they comply? Yeah, I don't know. Are we at $3,000 a share at that point? I mean, someone's got to want to sell. Someone has to want to sell to get these guys out. Not everybody wants to sell down here, you know. Brad, thank you for being a member. I appreciate this. L4G Custom Fabrication. I sold 4,000 of AMC for GameStop. Right on. Let's hope you make a ton of money. Michael Grant, thank you, Michael, for becoming a sponsor member here of the show, joining Uncle Bruce, joining Uncle Bruce here. I appreciate that. Chillin with Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Roland, same to you. Roland Wagner, thank you. Also to Shamel and to Andrew Millsplot. Thank you, Andrew. All of you guys, appreciate this. Barry, thank you. New member. Michael, hi, Bruce. Trying to understand the impact of quad witching hour and would love to hear your experiences with them and where you see Friday going. Well, I'll tell you, Michael, we're going to find out as the day wears on, just what happens here. There's a lot of adjustments that will be made. A lot of it we won't see, like, obviously in person. It's happening, at trading desks all over the place, happening theoretically on the floor of the exchanges. I mean, it used to happen at the trading pits on New York and the Amex, where the yelling and the screaming would be going on. Now it's all just, click, 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 click. Computer generated, but you may see wild swings in stock prices and indexes on Thursday and particularly Friday. It's going to be wild. Eric Batts, thank you, Eric, for becoming a new member. Sarge, thank you for that super sticker. Appreciate it. Fran, new member. Thank you, Fran. Fran Small, thank you for coming in and joining the gang over here. Love to have you. Would love having you guys. Cliffeed, thank you. And then Jason Meckelberg. Jason, thank you, buddy. for coming on board. Shane Decker, thank you so much. Stephen Kupfer and Alexander Bayesin. I can't pronounce these names. I'm terrible. I apologize if I mispronounce these. This is Olivia. This one I can get. Olivia, welcome, Olivia. I get the names. Alexander, I get your first name. Piece of cake, okay? AB, how about that? AB's here. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Like I said, all members of the show, if you're becoming a sponsor member here, one of the perks that I'm offering is whenever I come up with a new stock that I like, that I think you might want to take a look at, I will be referring that information to sponsor members earlier than the regular channel. And I may make it in the form of an exclusive video just for sponsor members where I'll explain the reasoning behind it and kind of go into that. It might be something as very easy as a message through my community tab that you will get alerted about. And make sure all of you are your sponsor members, and if you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification icon because you'll get alerts. But as sponsor members, you'll get sponsor member alerts. That's how YouTube allows creators to communicate with sponsor members directly, and so you will get a direct message through me because you are a sponsor member of any stocks that I am adding to my list or dropping from my list someday. You never know. Right now, I have nothing to drop from my list. Anyway, there you go, guys. Thank you. Glenny Big Shots, thanks for becoming a sponsor member. Also, No Hughes Kalinakas. Thank you, NK. Copenhagen, Geneva. That's easy. I can sure say that. Thank you for also joining the channel. I'm doing the best I can. Celtic Mako Citadel selling 60 million in bonds, 60 billion in bonds with a BBB rating. Why would they need to if they are covered? Because they have to bank the cash ahead of the new DTCC. That's possible. That could be it. It could be that simple. It could be that serious. Not gonna dispute that. I'm not gonna confirm it because I can't, but I'm not gonna dispute it. Sarge became a member. Sarge, thank you for becoming a member of my channel too. Darja Petrica, thank you for coming in as a member. Timothy Childs, that's easy name. Thanks, Timothy. You cut me a break, Timothy. I appreciate it. Welcome, Kimney. Welcome, a new member. Chris Newton, a new member is in. Thank you, guys. We have Baza 520 sending me a beautiful donation here. Love the show, Brewster. Barry here, all the way from Ireland, will be singing up soon, so can't do it on the iPhone, but we'll do when I get home on the PC. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that means, but sounds pretty good to me. Thank you. Billy Evans, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. And Jebbera, thank you. Ann, easy first name, working for me. Thank you, Ann. Bill Dank, thanks, Bill, for becoming a member of the show, and enjoy your emojis and make chats and all the other benefits that we're coming up with. More perks. Luke Baker, thank you for becoming a member. Rares Vasilika, thank you, Rares. Stan L, SL, thanks, buddy, for coming in here. Ramon Hernandez, thank you for becoming a member. And Josh B, same thing, thank you. Here's Pick Nose. Pick Nose. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your nose. Not in public. Thank you for becoming a member. Love this. Kirk Brunson. Oh, man, Kirk, the man from the Big Apple, keeping the MTA running in New York, baby. Without you, that thing wouldn't work whatsoever. Thanks, buddy, for being here. You are awesome and a phenomenal supporter of this guy on TWB and now here. You know I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Hi to your family. James Cannon, number 2. Thank you for becoming a member as well. Joining royalty like Kirk, man. That's awesome. KC Ayala. Hey, Bruce, love the show. How to become a sponsor member? How? If you're using your iPhone, you might have to set it to Windows mode, and then you'll find my join button. Otherwise, use your laptop, Windows, probably Apple will work. You'll see the join button on that device. Your tablet, maybe not. Might have to set it to Windows. That's the trick of it. You got to get to the join button will be right here, down below here, just over there somewhere. And you're on your way. Okay. Don't give up, please come. Everyone's figuring it out sooner or later, but it's sometimes a pain. It depends on the device, and I don't know why YouTube hasn't figured it all yet, but I think technically they're working on it. Justin Jacobs, you're a member. Thanks, buddy. You're here. Brad S. Bruce, a practical question at this point. Are we going to play Stonehenge tonight? Stonehenge with, have you guys seen the YouTube video? You guys have got to, after the show's over, go onto YouTube, Spinal Tap, find the video where they're on stage with the Stonehenge scenery that they've had custom made. You gotta, it is classic rock and roll, absolute classic rock and roll. T-Bone, the man is here. T-Bone is here. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming by. The hard truth. Hi, Bruce. Been loving the streams. It's very interesting that without the action in the aftermarket, GameStop would be up. What causes afternoon action? I don't know. We're at 2:14 now. I don't know for sure, but we're going to follow this all the way. We're not going to stop following what's happening here. Eric, thank you for becoming a member of this channel. Thank you. Thank you to Marantz. Marantz, thank you. 214 on the stock right now on GameStop is where we're at right now. 213.90, 214. AMC 1313, a little better, but not a lot. Thank you. Yes, the join button should be beside the subscribe button. That's exactly where it should be. And it all depends on the device you're using. And that's the trick of it. Yeah, some of the phones work well. Some of them you need a little more. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Anyway, I think Chillin with Bruce should be the name of the membership. Chillin, I think Chillin with Bruce is the name of the membership. Yes, that's what we're trying to do. Chillin with Uncle Bruce is what we're trying to do. Lana, new member. Thank you, Lana, for coming on board and joining the gang. We're at 213, 214 on GameStop. Let's go GameStop, baby. 23 minutes until the bell, and I would really like to see a run towards the end of the day here. Richard, thank you, Richard Moniz, for becoming a sponsor member. Also, Ian SRP, thank you for this message. Jesus, I'll pay for it, Bruce. Love you. It's desktop version, not Windows. Desktop version, and it's okay. Thank you, guys. FINNO Fish, new member, new members. Thank you, new members. Clock 9 became a new member as well. Thank you guys for piling in here and joining up. This means a lot to us. This is beautiful, and we've got a real good community going here, and very respectful comments. I love this. Greetings from Sweden. Love your show. Invested 10,000 euros in the SPACs you recommended. GameStop to the moon. Owner 135 at 138. Right on 212. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Bruce Kirk and the Big Al. I know I got you back. You know I got you back, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, man. So nice to have you here. Cavalier, I'm pretty sure that this is a mockumentary. Do you think so? Are you sure? Are you really sure, though? You got to watch for yourself. You got to check Spinal Tap to really know. You gotta, there's a lot of truth in there. Oh, there's so much background. Mara Enrico, thank you for this donation. Signed up for the membership. I owe you more than you could ever know. My wife and I are up this month. Thanks to you. I'm your La Quinta Costco guy. Beautiful. Love it. Jen just went, oh, La Quinta Costco. We miss it. The Rancho Mirage Costco. Oh, my favorite Costco in all the world is the Rancho Mirage Costco, but La Quinta is pretty good too. Oh, yeah, I love it there. Ingrid, thank you, Ingrid Richter, for becoming a member of Stock Markets with Bruce, joining Uncle Bruce. That is fantastic. I'm not sure if I'm related to Ingrid Richter or not. I might not be. But anyway, thank you. When I see a name that's close to a relative, I get excited. Valerie Petrov, welcome. New member, Valerie. Thank you. Shannon Ramos, new member. And we have Blue DJ88 is here as a member. M. Racine is here. And so is Tommy Jan, all of you. Blue, M. Racine, Tommy Jan, Shannon, thank you guys for coming on board. The Stock Markets with Bruce chain. Ingrid, thanks. Love your show. Put Thomas Klink Haron, I try to say that real fast 25 times in a row. Thank you for becoming a member. Corey Byrne, I think you may have left the word out with in Chillin. I wish I could. I can't add it. There's only so many characters I'm allowed for the name, and I had to go Chillin with Uncle Bruce or Chillin Uncle Bruce. I do what I can. It's hard. It's so hard, Corey. It's not easy. I'm telling you. Colt 45. Thank you for becoming a member here with the group and the gang. It's nice to have you join us. This is great. JG is here. All right, JG. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you. Yeah, the first time Citadel's ever issued notes. What do you think? I don't know what to make of it. It's all new. This is all new. These clearing rules, these new clearing rules, I am just kind of sitting here going, what does this mean? And for GameStop, kind of knowing what we know about, how many shares are trading out there versus how many actually only exist, you gotta wonder, what will this, if this goes, when, and if it does, how far, and with what kind of power? I don't know. 213, 214 a share right now. GameStop could be ready for an explosion anytime. I just don't know. It's exciting to watch this, but it's also frustrating knowing that this thing could really take off because of the structural problems that are out there with regard to undeclared shorts, failure to deliver, option scenarios coming up for Friday, all the quintuple witching hour stuff, the hedge funds, not the hedge funds, the ETFs, the index funds that all need to add GameStop to their portfolios to even out balance out their portfolios. There's so much that's piling on to this stock's potential, and I'm going 32 million shares today. That it's not happening today. The kind of volume I'm expecting to come into this market is not today. It's not going to be shortable tomorrow by shorts being able to slam bids because it's on a restricted short sale restriction tomorrow. That's Wednesday. Thursday, Friday coming right up behind it. Oh man, are we in for some stuff here? Angel is to fly. Thank you, Angel, for becoming a member of this channel. I really appreciate this. Paul Nichols, same thing to you, buddy. Thank you for coming in here. Dominic, thank you for this super chat. Hey, Bruce, greetings from Berlin. Oh man, you're killing me, Berlin. I love Berlin so much. Hey, Bruce, on Friday we have 450. 40,000 puts that are out of the money. Did they get worthless, or did the market makers need to cover 45 million shares? Can you explain a bit the mechanics? Oh man, I'm not sure. I don't know what the price is on those. When they were written, if you are writing puts, if you're buying puts, you have the right to sell someone's stock. If you are buying puts, you expect the stock to go down. You think the stock is going down, and you have the right. Let me think a minute. If you're buying if you're buying puts, you're expecting the stock to go down. That's correct. If you're buying calls, you expect the stock to go up. That's the basics. All right. If you are writing puts, you are selling puts. You are telling somebody that they can sell you stock at a set price. I guess that's what we've got going on here. They're out of the money. So I'm not sure if they're going to get stock. They've got to be in the money. I would think so. Yeah, they got to be in the money, not out of the money puts. I'm sitting here going, meh, I've got to think this through. I need more time. I'll have an answer tomorrow. Charles Mosher has become a sponsor, and so has Jeremy. Thank you. Practice Makes Perfect is in here as a member now. So is Brandon Boyle. So is Fluffy Werewolf. And so is Alex Baker. Thank you, all of you, for coming in, becoming members of this channel. Merkrin, thank you, Merkrin, also for joining up here. And also Gary Hill. 210, 211 on GameStop. Jumping around. We're at 16 minutes to go until the close of the day. Okay, Gary Hill, thank you. We've got DE as a new member. We have Christian asking, hey, Bruce, I sent you a question by PayPal about a new DTCC rules. It may take a bit to understand to answer, but I know you'll do your best. Yes, this new DTCC thing is very complicated, but I'm kind of getting the impression that this the possibility of this 21-day failure to deliver rule may be seriously adjusted in the favor of those of us who are long stock legitimately. This could be interesting. Zane, thank you, Zane Stone, for becoming a new member of this channel. I really appreciate that. As I said earlier, folks, we have a lot of changes coming up here that could be profound, absolutely profound, and we're going to be on top of this as much as we can. I really wonder when this stock is just going to pop, and I mean pop. Thank you, 2,100 of you have given me a thumbs up today. I appreciate that. I'm a tired YouTuber who's had a grind for the last couple of days, and so forgive me for just not having as much gas as I normally have. We are really working here, but I am so relieved that so many of you have chosen to join this channel as members so that this chat area is all cleaned up, and we have gotten rid of, I think, almost all of the silliness that was really causing all kinds of problems for all of us. I thank you. 2,200 thumbs ups now. We're here. 144 down. We're gaining on the momentum of this channel. We're building a lot of good vibes here, and I thank you all for helping me do that. I really, really appreciate it. Is making my life a lot simpler. And for all of you, thank you for coming in. Those of you who are now members, you get to use special emojis. We'll be building and putting out a bunch more, and you can use them all you want. Throw those emojis around all you like. Thank you guys so much. This is beautiful. Thank you again from just Jen and I. We are just so grateful to all of you. The Mince is here. That name Mince, that name is gold as far as I'm concerned. Mr. Ralph D. Mintz made such a difference in my father's life in Montreal. From Montreal, the Mintz family, if there are any living descendants of Mr. Ralph D. Mintz, who was in the music import business, I salute you. You have a special place in our family, and boy, I just get emotional when I think about it. Simon Walton, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you also joining me today. This is fantastic. Welcome to the channel, Simon, and welcome aboard, all of you. There go the emojis. There they go. They're being launched right now by everybody. We got more coming. We're gonna make them better as well. Don't worry. Zane has become a member. Zane, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Jay Browning, Jay, thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Also, Drive with the Valerian. I love that name. Thank you so much for coming in here. This is beautiful. Kitz Mera, thank you, Kitz Mera, for joining. Thank you, guys. You guys are you're overwhelming me today. Whew, this is huge. Thank you so much. 210 on GameStop. Come on, GameStop. Grow a spine, go up. It's 212 now. Did that work? I don't know. 212 on the stock. Come on, GameStop. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. The AMC is 1312. The Vector Acquisition, VACQ, one of the SPACs I'm following, is down 37 cents to 11.94. NavSite, another SPAC, down 20 cents to 10.32. They're all on sale. Gore's Holdings down $1.42 to 15.32. That is a bargain down here. What they're going to become Matterport 3D imaging for open houses and for home renovation and brand new home building and insurance claim work, and every hotel resort will use Matterport 3D imaging to show you the property. When you go and look at an Airbnb, you want to book an Airbnb, you're not going to book in a year from now unless they are using the Matterport system, because you're just going to go, hey, I want to see a 3D imaging of this entire unit that I'm renting from you guys. Show me. And that means every Airbnb property in the world will use Matterport 3D imaging. That is Gore's Holdings. That is GHVI. That's what they're going to become. This company is going to be unbelievably successful. There's so much behind it. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, buy it now before the merger is completed. You got to get in there. Cav O'Leary, no question, just praise. In February, I got my first brokerage account. And thanks to you and other generous educators on the internet, I now have an inkling of what's going on. Keep on grinding. Thank you, Cav. These words mean so much to us, Jen and I. Thank you very, very much. That's great. That is what it's all about. Chris McCarron became a YouTube member. Gary B has become a member of this channel as well, as has Hell Online. Thank you guys for coming in here and joining this wonderful group of people. VGAC, the Virgin Group Acquisition Corp, that is the Richard Branson deal. It's going to become 23andMe, $10.55 a share on sale today, 36 cents lower than yesterday. There you go. Mercrin, let's keep them driving the price down. They have to cover and they will get squeezed. Me personally, I like the stock and I'm going to buy a bunch more with my Stimmy. Stimmy money. Hold the line, boys. There you go. Stimmy money going into GameStop. Oh my, 213.29 on GameStop now. That's where we're at here. The Dow is down 105. The S&P is down 2 points. No big deal. NASDAQ's up 28. Not much to get excited about. 213 on GameStop. Coming into 10 minutes to go before we shut the trading down in New York. Let's see how it all works out. GameStop to the green. Would be nice if we can get this through here. Practice makes perfect. You've done it, Bruce. It was scary, I'm sure, but you've done it. We've got us through to the other side here. Let's see here. What is happening? And what is going on here? Mr. T, to whomever stole my copy of Microsoft Office yesterday, I will find you. You have my word. I'll see myself out. Okay, there you go. Sven, thank you, Sven, for becoming a new member. Great that you're here too. We're having fun today. Thank you, guys. We care a lot about GameStop, baby. Rock, Brucey, rock. Yeah, absolutely. 213.17 on GameStop. Diamond hands, I think, around this place for sure. Starboard Value just posted on the SEC website what I think are the final papers to get this IPO finished, question mark. Could be. They're working feverishly. All 6 SPACs that I've recommended to you guys are feverishly working to get the job done, to complete their mergers. They had to do their shareholder meetings. They got to do all the notifications. They got to do all their filings. It's a mountain of paperwork to do this, but in the end, I think you're going to be happy with your investment decision. I suspect you're going to like it. So we'll see. We'll be here. 213.59 on GameStop right now. 1302 on AMC. Other SPACs. Starboard Value is down 3 cents to 10.06. That's like at ground floor. Fortress Value 10.02 ground floor. This is it. This is where you enter the market. Vanek Ventures Semiconductor up 283 today. Home Depot up 368 today to 282. IBM 128 down 16 cents. No volatility there. Dow Jones down 100 points. Microsoft up 361, climbing back up at the end of the day. Apple coming up a little at the end of the day, up $1.66. Tesla down $27 to $6.80 a share. Bed Bath & Beyond down $1.52 to $31. BlackBerry down 19 cents to $11.50. What else we got here? Cruise lines are actually down on the day. Believe it or not, they're canceling all their June sailings now. They're now saying no sailings till July. I'm telling you, they're not sailing in July. They're not sailing in August, but they haven't canceled yet. Down $4.91 on Royal Caribbean, down $1.42 on Norwegian, down $1.44 in Carnival. So they're all off as they should be. They're all way overpriced, but what am I supposed to do? I can't control these guys. I can only tell you what they're doing and interpret it. Anyway, there you have it. Those are the quotes of some of the key stocks I'm following. GameStop at 211.53 with about 6 and a bit minutes to go before we are done for today's trading action. 212 on GameStop. There you have it. What else is going on here? We got a new member. Yeah, we got another new member. That would be II 432. Is that how I don't know how to say that. Thank you. Brandon Boyle, if GameStop goes to the moon and margin calls on shorts are huge, will this cause a market drop due to hedge funds offering the regular stocks? I don't think so. GameStop will not cause $1 trillion of losses in the market. It just won't. GameStop going to 500 a share, 800 a share. I mean, if it went that high, the losses would be in the 100 billion would be lost by hedge funds. 100 billion chump change in the market, just chump change. Let's sell a little of this, little of this, little of this, little of this. You got it. A lot of them have money in the bond market. A lot of them have cash. They're just sitting on cash. It's not even invested. They don't have to sell anything. They just transfer some cash over. There's no one fund that will lose it all. There are dozens of them who are short, and there are dozens of funds who are in. Wealth will transfer from the losers to the winners, but you don't have to wait for the hedge funds to pay up for you to make your money. If you're into GameStop and it's trading at 500 a share, you can sell your stock anytime you want. You don't have to care what the hedge funds do or not do. You decide what you want to do. If you can get 500 for your shares and you sell them there, you're getting 500 a share because you're selling them there. Simple as that. It's just game over. Thank you very much. What else is going on here? Lots of comments going through here. We have I don't even know what that's called. A $2 donation, £2 for skin slice, if possible, for GameStop at the end of the day. I don't know what that means. Does anyone know what that means? I don't know. Tuan D became a member. Welcome, Tuan D. Thank you for popping in. Sinrian is a member, and Julian Sheets. If it all goes to, call me crazy, 100,000 a share, I'll call you crazy, man. You're crazy. That's what I'm calling you crazy. I don't know. Comment here about a stock. Bruce, any info on KMPH? I hear some people say it's heavily shorted. Some say it's a great drug company that will boom, and some say it's a pump and dump. I don't know who to believe. Yeah, I don't even know who this is. So, I mean, if I don't know who it is, and I think I kind of try to follow the market, I don't know who it is. What does that tell you? KMPH. Let's just put it up here. KMPH. It is 1104. Low of the year 192. High of $22. So it's right in the middle of its range. There's 28 million out. So this is a small company. $338 million market cap. You're talking about something very small here. Clinical stage specialty pharmaceutical company which engages in discovery and development of proprietary drugs focused on the treatment of serious medical conditions such as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, pain, and other central nervous system disorders through its platform technology known as ligand activated therapy. I don't know. I can't help you. I got nothing there. And I don't see anything that's telling me that you should be in it or out of it. I got nothing. So one of thousands of shares on the markets that, are either about to do something or later or never. I can't help you. I just have nothing. I got nothing. And I don't want to mislead you. If you've heard something good on the company and you like the source, then you do what you got to do. But I can't help you with anything new. Nothing there I see. Weez L has become a member of this channel. Weez L, welcome. Dan Double X is here, has become a member of this group right now. Kyle Goldthwait, Kyle, welcome to the show here and the group. Derek Smith, new member too. There's a whole bunch of new members just coming in here right now, right at the bell today. Thank you for joining up and coming in here. Thank you, all of you. This is just tremendous. We're down to a minute something on the day, or are we 10 minutes? Am I? Oh yeah, we're not. Are we 10 minutes away? We're not 10 minutes away. We're just about there. What am I doing? Let me check my channel here. Is this channel up to speed? It's not even up to speed. Let me get right up to speed. Yeah, we're a minute. We're 1 minute 43 seconds. My TV was on a pause there. Yeah, 143 away. Cabo Murphy, thank you for this super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you also to Iron Lungs, a new member, and Always Gaming is a new member, and Meredith Harrington joined all in like a minute. Incredible. We're going in here. We're coming around. Bruce, you got my name right. Thank you. That's a first. I don't do that very often. Thank you, guys. Shimmy, thank you. And also to Christian C, thank you. 211 on the at the end of the day here. 209, 211 on GameStop. Coming into the last minute now. We're down to 54 seconds. We've got this. Can GameStop for skin split tonight or the end of the week? Will the stock split? I don't think it's going to split tonight. I haven't heard anything. You know something? I don't know anything. I don't see anything. Bruce, how many members joined today? I'm going to guess about 200, maybe 200. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm buying a Tesla and converting it and covering it in a poutine and delivery for delivery. Yummy! Oh man! Oh my goodness! It's a dirty joke, Bruce. Okay. Oh my gosh! What's happening here? 207.40. A little slump at the end. Maybe a shorter just wants to give it a bad print. I don't know. It closed at 207.62, down 12.52 on the day. It's now trading at 208.25 on the aftermarket. Welcome to the market. 34.9 million. Light day compared to lately. It's not even doing 40 million. It's not like dead quiet, but it's not incredibly active today. We had that slump in the first hour or so. Hour and a half in, we were down to 172.35 on GameStop, and then it came back to run back up to approximately 200 a share or so, 210 actually. And then it backed off again to about 192 in midday. Came up to touch 220.70. I think it actually popped into the positive for a moment, and then slumped back into that 207 range, where we closed on the day officially in New York at a loss of 12.52 a share. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Okay, we'll follow that, see if this is there any more to it or not, and we'll see what happens in the aftermarket. Tomorrow, it cannot trade. It will be a short sale restricted mode, SSR, because it did drop this morning more than 10% in value at one point in the day, so that extended the short restrictions to tomorrow. So that's one thing. AMC closed at 13.03, down $1.01. Is now sitting at 13.03 in the aftermarket. So it had a down day today after a very good update today. Or yesterday. So that is an improvement. Also, we have Sarah here. Bruce, what do you expect GameStop? What do you think by the end of the week? What do you think by Friday? What's it going to have by Friday? Frankly, I don't know. I'm just sitting here watching unbelievable activity on this stock, up and down and violently down, violently back up, all over the map. High trade, 348 just a few days ago, now at 207, and a lot of buying coming in here of people who want to buy the dip. They're just going to buy it, forget it. They're putting it away. They're not going to give it back. This stock, I think, is tightening up as far as availability of shares. But what happens next? And next week, the annual report comes out, and then there's the conference call. Big development next week on the company. And then the week after that is the end of the month, the actual physical end of the month, where in the end of the first quarter, a lot of index funds, mutual funds, ETFs do their adjustments to their portfolios. And there's an expected demand for the stock because of that coming up, and so we're gonna watch that too. But again, the failure to deliver thing is what I'm curious about. I think that might be the big one, apart from the options expiry this Friday, which will be huge. That could really move things here for this stock. There could be a lot of movement on GameStop because of that. But guys, today it didn't move. It didn't go higher. It went lower first, recovered it all, and to only lose $12.98 on the day. So interesting recovery on the stock for the most part, with a bit of a slump at the very, very end. Nick McDonald, you're here. You're in the channel. Thank you, Nick, for coming on and joining this gang of ours. Love to have you, and you're welcome to partake. Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I'm following. That's what I see. That's all I got. Not sure what to make of it after that. We're now in the aftermarket at 208. That's where we're at today. The Dow closed at 127 on the downside. Not a big problem there. S&P down 6 points, like it didn't even change. And then NASDAQ up 11. It didn't change much either. So a very flat day today. The word coming out of Washington is stimulus checks are now in circulation. They are hitting. The Treasury Department is moving the money. It is coming out. Adam Mike, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Adam, Christopher, I think hedge funds have long-term plans with GameStop. We need to stop figuring out what it's doing minute to minute. The stock is being used strategically like no other. I agree. I mean, this isn't over on Friday. It's not over next week. This could go on for months yet, but the company is evolving into an e-commerce company. That we do know. And that is well underway behind the scenes. How much will be revealed next week to the market? Oh, I think a week today. How much will be revealed a week today will be the interesting question. And I remind you, folks, that at about $150 billion of stimulus money is coming into the market like now and over the next 6-8 weeks. There's a lot of money coming into this market for investing, and it's not coming into the market through hedge fund managers. It's coming into the market through individual investors. And you got to ask yourself, what are the most talked about stocks out there for the last number of weeks? And well, GameStop is definitely one of them. And I kind of wonder, down here at 207, are there a lot of folks thinking, you know what, I'm going to get my stimulus check into this thing at 207? I'm happy to hold it for a year. I'll hold it for a year. Get in at 207, get out at 1,000. Yeah, I can handle that action. I'll take my stimulus 1,400, turn it into 7,000. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy doing that. That could well be what some people are thinking about doing here. We'll see what happens. Christian Schmier, Bruce, is a squeeze less or more likely now? It depends. Let's say it this way. Back in January, there were 70 million known shares shorted on GameStop, and there were 70 million in existence, of which 50 million could trade. Now here it's in the 20 million mark somewhere, 20-something million. But we're also hearing that there are a gazillion shares out there that can't be accounted for through the short sale reports and the shares outstanding. Namely, when you take a look at the ownership of stock by institutional holders, you add all that up, you add up the declared shorts, and then you try to add up the so-called failure to deliver certificates, you're coming up with almost 200 million shares. There's only 70 million out there. How can you get up to 200 million? How can you be at 150 million? How can it be? So it's telling me that there's a short of some kind, but is it this term you're using? Is it actually a short squeeze? Is it a quantum squeeze? Is it a failure to deliver squeeze? You know, a squeeze is a squeeze is a squeeze. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. Plain English speaker, there's a squeeze going on, and there's a squeeze that's going to be going on. I just don't know what triggers it and to what extent. I'm wondering if this squeeze so far had triggered the stock from 38.50 3-4 weeks ago to 348 in the last week, and now we're here at 207, and still the fallout continues. And will it now go from this range to a $400, $500, or $600 squeeze with a return to 350, 400, and then we have another run to the 800, 900 with a return to the 500, 600? I don't know. Wouldn't put it past this stock. I wouldn't put it past it at all. And so that's why you want to hold it with cash and see what it wants to give you. Austin Hudgens, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. BR1 Ionic, Brionic, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for tolerating me not being able to pronounce your name. Thank you, everybody. Who else has we got here? We got people coming through. I'm just trying to catch up. Here we go. I don't want to miss anybody. Jose, why does Google have two different tickers? Why does Google have two different tickers? Are there two kinds of shares? Are the Class A and there's Class A shares and Class B or Class C? There might be two classes of shares. One has more voting rights than the other. That might be part of it. I'm not 100% sure. Marantz, Rico, stymie check hits 60% of the U households tomorrow. Get ready. Deposits into brokerage accounts. Away we go. We could be very liquid very quickly all over the place. So yes, this could be quite crazy, okay, I get my Biden bucks tomorrow. Someone's saying. Heath Garrett are playing and covering the hearing. I'm not. I don't know what you mean. Are you covering the hearing? Are you? I don't know. I still don't know what this means. I'm buying $1,396.69 worth of GameStop and a bagel with my stymie. That's what I'm doing with my money. I have $4,000 waiting for their final attack by the dips. If you knew the dip, hey everybody, if Bruce knew the dip to the second, to the absolute effect as to what it would, do you think he'd be here? I would have an assistant be here. I'd be busy trading, but I don't trade, so I'm here. Jay wants to know, hey Bruce, how can I become a member of your channel using an Altair 8800 microcomputer made in 1975? Well, first you got to start it, and there's that little cable. There's a cord beside it. You have to get the cord and then wind it around this little wheel, and then you pull on it, and when it starts up, you'll see a bunch of smoke come out of it, but that's a good thing. You've got it going again. Just make sure the oil gasoline mixture is all right on that computer, and then from there you have to move forward. Oh man, J Rowe, you're the man. Avocado man number 4. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the group. AV, you're here. AV, Alvonk, thank you, Alvonk, for also joining the channel. Nice to have you here as a member. I know what you guys are doing. You are those who are joining this channel. You're purposely joining if you have an unpronounceable name, and then you're watching me try to deal with it. I know what you're up to. It's a drinking game. People are playing a drinking game, and they're betting on whether I can pronounce the name right or not, and they're getting hammered. I mean, you guys are getting blotzoed because I can't pronounce a darn thing. What can I say? Hi, Bruce. Glad to be here. The House Committee on Financial Services is having a hearing tomorrow on Robinhood, Citadel, GameStop. Oh, boy. The fun will never stop. Oh, man. You get to listen to every speech that these guys make and then get the yes or no questions. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Yeah, like really. You know, if the SEC would do their jobs, this stock would be $1,000 a share right now. Just force firms to deliver stock or buy it. Simple. You either force to deliver what you're short, deliver what you haven't declared, deliver what you haven't delivered, or buy it in the open market. It's $1,000 a share. BK, hey Bruce, thanks for the insight and cheerful attitude despite the trolls. Advice for growing my retirement fund. I'm in my 20s. I want to be smart. There you go. Number one advice: find a really good woman that is good with numbers and let her do it. That way, it's not your fault. See, because you blow it, you're blamed for the rest of your life. But if you marry the gal who's good with numbers, you let her do it. Okay. The other option is you don't have to save any money. You're a 20-year-old young guy. You don't have to save any money. Just find someone who's rich and be the trophy husband. That's how you got to do it. You don't have to make any money. Just play it out. Be the trophy husband, and you got it made. I mean, there's easy ways to get rich. You know, you don't have to do all this work. I mean, come on. I mean, really. Jen's gonna get me good. Joe Bennington, thank you for becoming a member, Joe. Mr. T, Bruce, a guy today told me I'm so fat I have my own gravitational field, so I picked up a small child floating around me and I threw it at him. Should I incur any liability for damaging his windshield? You know, that's politically incorrect. You can't do that. Unless the child is fully padded with a football helmet with all the pads and has signed a waiver to allow you to do that. Oh, getting into trouble. Just getting in, people getting into trouble around here. What can I say? Mercurin, the fact that we're still sitting around $200 a share with these massive short attacks speaks volumes. I think our moon is just within reach. That I agree with that. I think that with all the attacks, the stock is still at 207. What does it take to make it go back to $20 a share? They can't get it down there. Do you think tomorrow will be a good day because of the options expired last Friday? I don't know, Danielle, but I'm thinking that tomorrow will be interesting because being Wednesday, that's the day before you have to decide which options you're going to exercise, if you're going to exercise contracts. And so it's possible that a whole bunch of folks that are long contracts, long option contracts in the money, there might be a whole bunch of notifications getting ready to go to the brokerage firms for Thursday. If we want to exercise our stock. If the stock goes higher tomorrow, let's say it goes up to 250, let's say, that would mean all the contracts between 208 right now and 250 are in the money as well. That adds a whole bunch more options that will have to be notified on Thursday. Now, until the bell on Thursday, I think holders of call contracts have until the end of the day Thursday to notify their brokers that they want to exercise their options. So if between now and Thursday late in the afternoon, an hour before the close, we get into this 250, 300, 350, 400 range, a whole ton of call contracts would be in the money on the 19th of this month, this Friday, that expired this Friday. Then it really builds up. So I'm not sure. Will the short attackers keep trying to attack this stock to try to keep it down here so that doesn't happen? I don't know. This is what we're going to watch. And there are hedge funds out there who know what I just talked about. They know that if the shares go higher, there will be a gazillion more shares called for from Chicago's naked call option writers. And that could create a bigger short squeeze issue, gamma squeeze issue, you name it issue. We'll be watching this. Yeah, we'll be watching it. I just don't know where it's going to take us. Are you covering the GameStop hearing? Probably not. I mean, I'll see the headlines, but that's about it. I'm not going to sit there and watch paint dry. I've got a life. Yeah, I have a life. That's my thinking. Janet, welcome, Janet Blake, to this channel as a new member. Those of you who are new members, all of you, it's day number 1. It's the first day we've ever offered memberships. You're coming in. I thank you for joining. You get to use those special emojis that we've popped up. We got more coming. They'll get better looking than the ones we have, I'm sure. We have features for you. Of course, you get to comment on my live shows. And you will be getting advance notice from me on any new stock picks that I come up with. So if I come up with a new stock pick for a new SPAC or a company that I think you want to look at, you will get the advance warning over the rest of the channel about that. Either I'll be making a video just for sponsor members about the advance warning of a new issue I like, or you'll get a direct message through the community chat feature that I have, which means you'll be alerted as a channel member. You'll get an alert from yours truly that I've added a new stock to my recommended list, and that gives you a head start on the other 105,000 members of this channel so far that are out there that have not yet become members of this channel. Now, if I get 105,000 members of this channel, I won't know what to do with myself. I will not. That can't possibly happen, can it? That can't possibly happen. Well, we'll see. Stranger things have been happening so far. Thank you to Orders KN for this sticker. Thank you, Andreas Antonio, for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you. Also, Miguel, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you to Adam Christopher. Thank you to MFC for becoming a member. Thank you to Smoke 3 Dog. Smoke 3 Dog. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Jose, thank you for the super sticker, $2.99. I appreciate that. Pal Guitars, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate that. Ancient Malice, thank you for becoming a member of the channel as well. Kevin McCabe, also Thank you. You know, if I can give you guys a heads up on a stock that I like, that gives you a 1 or 2 day, you know, jump on the markets on anyone else. Hey, no one else in the wide world that watches me will know. You'll have it. It'll be me to you. It'll be my opinion. It's what I think. It's what I like. I'll give you the reasons why I like it, and now you decide what you know, what you want to do with that info. Look, if you buy 100 shares of whatever and it goes up a couple of bucks a share and you make $200 or $300 and you sell out, that covers more than the cost of this channel, doesn't it? So joining is free, and you avoid all the trolls. It's a win-win, and you get emojis. It's a triple win. You get to use emojis too. So thank you, everybody. You know, it's the least I can do for the support you're giving me. I'll support you any way I can too. Hank Lynch, thank you for becoming a member, buying into this notion. Abdul, thank you. Abu Kabert, thank you. Marshall McGinnis, thank you for becoming a member. Scott Sikora, thank you for becoming a member of this of the channel as well. Joining Uncle Bruce. Chillin with Uncle Bruce. Thank you, guys. I'm still getting over the fact that I call this membership that. I'd never thought 6 months ago I'd be calling a group a membership group Chillin with Uncle Bruce. I never thought that would happen. Bob Couch became a YouTube member. Thank you, Bob. Stephen Lloyd, also another member of this gang. Thank you, guys. You're all welcome to join, and you're all welcome to comment, and you're all welcome to use the emojis, and you're all welcome to make a lot of money. That's what it's all about. Just make a ton of money and get richer and make fewer mistakes in the market. If I can help you in any way to lessen your mistakes, I've done my job. Fantastic. Misfits. We got a Misfits member. Thank you, Misfits. And also Alberto Gonzalez. You're in, Alberto. You're in there. You're in to win. And thank you. Thank you, all of you, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Welcome one, welcome all. We're chilling, says Kitz. That's right, Kitz Mera. We're chilling. Dustin, Tway, we're definitely hanging in there. We're straight chilling up right here, right now. That's all what we're going to be doing. Jeff Smith, do you run a Discord server? Honestly, the best place to lead this channel. Nope, I don't. I don't understand it. I don't quite know how it would work. I'm technically inept. I am so inept. New member Michael Atkins. I can barely run this channel, let alone going further. Billy Goon became a YouTube member. Thank you, Billy, for coming in here and joining up with the gang. You're more than welcome to hang out here. Paul M. Hey, Bruce, been a fan for a while here for Matt Core's stream. He has banned at least 15 people today who are bad-mouthing you. We love you both. That's kind. Matt, I like Matt. I was on Matt's, was it Matt's channel I was on, or is there another Matt I'm thinking about? But I'm really, I'm hard, you know, happy to hear that. I'm you know, they're the other YouTubers out there aren't, you know, we're not mad at each other. I don't think we are. I'm not mad at other YouTubers or anything like that. I'm certainly hoping no one is mad at me. But the vitriol that is just spread out there is really scary. Steve Rush, thank you for becoming a member and joining in. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Also to Corpus Cavernosa. Thank you for becoming a member as well, Corpus Cavernosa. And Larry Titus, thank you, Larry. LT is in the house. LT, welcome, buddy, to the show here. Nice to have you. Friends of Uncle Bruce Discord. Oh man, yeah. You know, it's Max. Max is who I'm thinking about. Max is the guy with the long hair. He's got a nice channel going there, and I had a good meeting with Max. Like, I was on his channel and we had a good chat. He's reached out to me. He's reached out to me already, just to let me know, hey, anytime you want to talk, I'm here, man. I love to have you, and I do appreciate that. I love the other guys. I just wish all of us, you know, all of our fans, you know, liked each other and would just calm down. But it got a bit crazy, didn't it? Johnny Din, thank you, Johnny, for becoming a member here. Also, KV, new member. Thank you, KV. Fergan, thank you, Fergan, for being here and being a member too. Love it. DFV is a cat. DFP's a cat. Thank you, Johnny KV. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see. Matt Marr. I'm sorry. You talked to long hair Matt Marr. It was Matt Gores who was kicking people. Again, I get confused. There's too many Matts, too many Maxes, too many all the other. Forgive me if I misspeak and I misidentify somebody. It's not intentional. It's just I'm pretty tired. I'm just trying to hang on. This channel gives me faith in humanity. Now I like that. I appreciate that. You folks give me faith in humanity too, coming by and becoming members and just making this chat so easy to work with. I love it, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. It's not going to cost you anything. How many likes have we got? Are we getting anywhere with these likes? Only 2,800. Very weak today on the likes. I'm just not being able to convince people to give me likes these days. Maybe I got too many haters watching. I don't know. But thank you, those of you who've been very generous with your likes. They're free to hand out. Please be like a drunken sailor and hand them out as much as you can to us. We really could use it. These likes mean everything to us. It tells YouTube that we're real, that we're really engaging with our viewers. They like it. YouTube will promote this channel to more people. And the more people that find out about the real GameStop story, about the big picture, the picture of that we need to get out about GameStop, the thumbs up will help us get it. Will help us make this happen. Just get us out there. 3,000 thumbs ups, and like I say, every time, you know, we're almost at a 15-to-1 ratio for likes versus dislikes, and that too makes a huge difference. And again, thank you all of you for you know, believing in me and helping me do this, helping me do what I got to do, get the word out there. Upon now, sir, new member, thank you. And I appreciate that. And let's see here. We've got Kale Chang, thank you. Can you explain this Bloomberg terminal in my next super chat? Can you explain that? Jennifer Ramy, thank you, Jennifer, for becoming a member. It's nice to have you here. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. I'm looking forward to it. Just so you folks know, I think I now have about 40 to 50 appointments made now for one-on-one chats over the next 5-6 weeks. There's still gaps in the calendar here and there. So if you're interested in visiting with me one-on-one for your portfolio, just talking about your life, some of you are asking me for business help. Some of you are just asking for guidance. Some of you are just asking me to help others, investment advice, option strategies, whatever. I'm available for one-on-one consultations. Saturdays and Sundays is when I do it. And if you want to do that, send me a private email and just say, hey, Bruce, I'd like to have a one-on-one with you. And we'll see when we can set something up for you. So beautiful. Wall Street bets, comments, Bloomberg terminal update, important. Okay, I'm assuming there's something big going on Wall Street bets, but I don't know what that big thing is. And I'm going to, you know, I'll see what's going on. Daniel, Trey was talking about trying to get you to join those 4 guys in the live stream. They all respect you. You know, someday we'll do that, or we'll do some kind of a combination of something. There will come a time where we will get together. There will be, excuse me, we'll be doing, you know, one-on-ones and stuff. I've been really getting hit up a lot for there are vloggers out there, and there are radio people out there, and there are you know, regional things, and I've just been getting so many invitations to join in. And I need to get my sleep, and I need to get my energy, and I need to recover from all the stress of the last 4 or 5 days. And so I'm just kind of, you know, I'm just kind of hanging on right now. Today was a stressful day, coming into today not knowing what is going to happen when I offer memberships. Is it crickets out there? Am I really not? Am I going to attract any sponsor members, or what's going to happen? I had no idea, and I was just praying that a bunch of you would be coming in because you support the free speech element of this platform, and you find it outrageous that someone would be attacked for answering someone's question. I mean, it all started with someone asking me, I don't know, 1 million times over, what do you think about AMC? What do you think the AMC shares are going to do? What are your thoughts on AMC? And I finally gave my humble partial opinion. And then the whole world came crashing in. It was just ridiculous. Mr. G, thank you for being a member. Nice to have you here. It was just, it just became ridiculous. And now here we are with the membership thing. And this is so much easier on the system. The stress level is so much lower. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful. How are we doing? How are the counts doing for the subs and stuff? Where are we at? This show today, let's see. We've done two shows today. And we are right now at, we're over 18,400 views of this show. And earlier today, we had over 54,800 of the first show. And both are still running. They're still running along. So that's pretty good. I think this show will reach 25,000, 30,000 by the time it peters out. And then we've got all kinds of folks who are becoming members and subscribers. Absolutely fantastic. We're over 600 members now on this channel, which is just absolutely marvelous. And we've got subscribers now. I think we might be up today on subscribers. We've been losing subscribers the last couple of days. I think we're up about 130 or 140 today from yesterday at this time. So we've gained a few, but I'm not counting my chickens yet because there are still folks out there who are probably going to, come in here and want to, unsubscribe and create all kinds of havoc. But, well, one day at a time. That's all you got to do, right? One day at a time, and just keep plugging. I keep talking about when people ask me, "What's the secret of your success being a YouTuber?" I say, just keep making content. That's it. Just make content. And Lucinda, thank you, Lucinda, for coming in. Nice to have you here. Content is what I will keep producing, and we will keep delivering content. And that's the secret to the success of any channel on YouTube. Give them content, and hopefully I can give you content that you enjoy, that makes you think, makes you ponder, makes you want to support the channel and view it again. That's what I hope I can do for you. John B has become a member of this channel. And John B, welcome to the gang. This is beautiful. All of you, Lucinda and John, welcome as the two newest members, and now Scott as the newest member. Scott Barton, welcome, Scott. You're in the club, buddy. Thank you, all of you, for coming in. DraftKings, someone's mentioning DraftKings here, March Madness and DraftKings. Let me tell you something about DraftKings. I heard this morning. I couldn't believe it. They're going to they're issuing a senior convertible note, like a bond. They're going to raise $1.1 billion, $1.1 billion bucks, issuing a note from their treasury. So it's an IOU. Guess what the interest rate is? The interest that DraftKings is going to pay, they're offering interest of 0. No interest. They're offering no interest. So what's the incentive to buy this bond? Why would you buy a $1.1 billion note from DraftKings and not get any interest? What's the upside? Well, it's convertible. It's convertible into stock. Oh, you're thinking, okay, a convertible into stock. Oh, that sounds pretty good. GameStop shares, where are they now? Not GameStop. DraftKings shares are 67.14. What can I convert the option, the bond into in stock? What can I get? The value of the conversion, $94.85. 40% higher than what it's trading at. So let me get this straight. Okay, you guys are telling me that I can lend you either in whole or in part $1.1 billion in cash, and you're giving me no interest on the money. You're not paying me anything for the money, and you're giving me the right to convert the bond into the stock of your company for 40% more than it's trading at right now. Is that what you're saying? Is that the deal? That's the deal they're offering. Now, I'm sitting here going, okay, let me try to get my hand around this. Why don't I just buy the stock? Why don't I just buy the stock at $67 a share? If I was going to give these guys 10 grand for 5 or 10 years, that's one thing. But why don't I just buy the stock and I got the stock now. I don't have to worry about a 40% premium on the stock. Why don't I do that? I don't get it. So I'm missing something. I've got to be missing something because, you know, I'm old and I'm feeble and I don't know I don't pay attention anymore. I'm missing something. Chris, thank you. My friend Duke wants to know your thoughts on PLO6. So is that like a fancy term for something that makes me sound stupid? I don't know what's going on. Are they teasing me here? I don't know what that means. Anyway. I don't know. Jeff Smith, Stock Market with Bruce. Reason why that guy linked Wall Street Bets is because he is showing a Bloomberg terminal where retail has held the stop and institutions hold 115% as of 2 days ago. Laughing out loud, more than exists. So there's more shares issued to institutions and the short position than exist. There you have it. That it is official. It's real. It really is real. Yes. Yeah, what can I say? All those AMC channels never mentioned AMC before late December. Then all of a sudden, it was all they talked about. It's highly suspicious. Well, you know, a lot of people are out there talking about a lot of things. Nate Bettman, thank you, Nate, for becoming a new member of this channel. Nice to have you aboard, my friend. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I don't know. Jay Hubs, good night, Bruce. Get some sleep. Thank you. We're working on that. I got 25 minutes to go, and this show's done. And then later today, I've got to do a thing with somebody else, and I'll let you know. I think it's a podcast. I'll let you know where you can find that interview. That's coming up later today. I'll be doing that later on. Busy guy. Patricia Perry, thank you, Patricia, for becoming a member, and thank you for having sent me super chats in the past. I recognize your photo and your name. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Nice to have you here at a place where things have really calmed down now. It's nice to have you. Anyway, there you go. Can you get back to us, Bruce, with some background check on this Citadel bond thing? I don't know if they have to disclose what they're using the money for. If I find out, I'll let you in on it, but I don't know if they have to share with us any of this information. I don't know what to make of it. Where are we at right now on the GameStop? It's at 205.50, down 260 a share in the aftermarket. And only 144,000 traded. Very quiet on GameStop right now. On AMC in the aftermarket, it's at $12.99, down 3 cents. Volume of 224,000 shares. Not much going on there. It was looking pretty good at 14.50 yesterday. That sure looked pretty attractive there for a while. I don't know if that's what's going to happen now. Where are we going? Where are we going to be? I can't say. Misled Madman. Hi, Bruce. What mechanics drive a stock price up if it is short squeezed? Is the only thing keeping the price down? Oh, excuse me, folks. For GameStop, the shorts alone is that's what's keeping it down? It's possible that short sellers have been slamming this stock every chance they get to keep it around this level, and that they're hoping that the longer it doesn't go anywhere, the more impatient you get with the stock. That's an entire possibility. But brokerage firms that get pressured to deliver paper to whomever they owe it to, sometimes will go to the client and say, hey, look, I've shorted you 10,000 shares of stock. We're getting pressure to deliver. You're going to have to buy it back like by the end of the day today. In other cases, brokerage firms come to a client and say, we're not asking you that you have to buy it back. We're telling you we're buying you in, and it's over, because that's the risk you take as a short seller, that you could be bought in at any time. And so that could be happening. Bill Dink, the future to young Bruce. In the year 2021, you'll change the future of investors around the world. Young Bruce, whatever, just hand me that bagel. That's right. If I go back in the time machine in my DeLorean to find my young self, I can tell him what's going to happen here. KW McCabe, CNN posted nice news about Wall Street Bets and GameStop. Well, that's good to hear. Hopefully that'll have something positive for the stock. I don't know. We'll see what that's all about. Right now, 205.50 on the stock, 206.51 now on the stock. That would be nice if there's something good coming out of there. That'd be fine with me. Run this market 207, 206. Maybe that's what's happening. Don't know. We'll take it. We'll take it. Well, apparently one of our cats likes Bruce's voice, and he's a picky little bugger. He seems to like you. He seems like you. Seems like you have another fan, Bruce. I have a cat, a whelp. I have whelp. Whelp, how you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here. I hope you're doing okay. I hope they're feeding you the good food you like. I hope you're giving you the treats you really like rather than the treats you're not so crazy about. And I know how you like it behind the ear. You know, I know you like the rub there. You just let them know what you want, and they'll do anything you want because you own them. They don't own you. You own them because you adopted them as your parents. That's how it works. I know, Yelp. I know how this is going, buddy. Way to go, buddy. Nice job. Nice job. Keep it going. Okay. Bruce is a cat. 206.50 on the stock. I don't know, 26.85. We'll see what's going on. I don't know. Maybe, Bruce, maybe that new Tesla you're going to get has a flux capacitor built in it. And then you can go back in time with your Tesla and show yourself, look at the kind of car you're going to be driving when you become an old man. The 24-year-old Bruce will go, look at what I look like when I'm 65. Oh, I look so old. 208 on the GameStop. Go GameStop. That would be great if something good is coming out of CNN. That would be fine. Billy Goon, can you talk a little about why you picked Cisco as one of your picks? I love you, Uncle Bruce. Cisco, well, cloud computing, a steady cash producer, a lot of stock bought back over the years, a ton of stock, and I just think that it has a long-term hold. It's a steady Eddie kind of a deal. Let me take a look here at the stock again. Cisco Systems, 20 times earnings multiple, kind of like that. So you know. That's probably the big one, 20 times earnings with a company that can really grow earnings. That means capital gain for the shareholders too, which I recommend. Has 3% yield, it's got a dividend, so you know you're getting money on your money. That's good. Like IBM, you know, you're getting money on your money as you're holding it. Of course, IBM being a much higher yielder, IBM shares are at 128.24. You buy that stock now, you're yielding 5.1%. It was 5.5 when it was 119, 118. Now it's 128. You're getting 5.1, but that's still very good yield. And that's a company that's spitting off all kinds of cash, just all kinds. So those are two for the conservative in you. Those of you who are older, and you want to bring in income and you want to have growth, but with income in the same time. Here you go. These are two stocks you can write options against as well for long-term capital appreciation as well. So enhance your revenues. There you go. There you go. 207 again on GameStop. I don't know if that story is going to have traction. Maybe they'll run that story again and again and again. I don't know. We'll hope for the best. We'll hope for the best. 142 on the time now. Thank you, everybody. What do we got here for thumbs ups? 3,200 thumbs ups today. Thank you. 241 thumbs downs. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, folks. Appreciate it. Thank you, all of you who've been kind to me with donations through PayPal. H&R Gold sent me a donation of saying, "Hi, Uncle Bruce. I'm trying to become a member of your channel, but I live in Grand Cayman and YouTube does not allow this feature over here. What can I do? Also, what are recommended SPACs for the day?" You might be able to become a member of me through, oh gosh, maybe you can't through, maybe the Caymans aren't allowed yet to become members. That might be it. Yeah. Oh, darn it. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I don't know. I do have SPACs recommended. I've got stocks recommended, which I'll just pop up here. Let me just double check here. Here's my banner. There we go. There's my banner. Those are my picks, my stock picks. The first two, GHVI and VGAC, are SPACs, and the last four are SPACs. So check those out. Those are my picks right there. Thank you also for this donation. I appreciate it very much. Okay. And someone said something here. Hey, I sent a PayPal donation this morning to shout out a new shirt design for all the diamond-handed apes out there. And I'm not quite sure if you got a chance to read it, with all the madness, if you could please shout out my link, I'd be greatly appreciate it. Shirts, sweatshirts to everyone enjoy, shipping across the U.S. Hopefully you're doing shout outs. Brittany Bass, let's see what we can do, Brittany. I know you made a donation to me today, so let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Let's see here. And let's see what I can do. Copy. And right there, and there, and there, and there. There's the link for your store right there, folks. You can check out this link for this person on there with their store, with their Redbubble store. And yeah, fantastic. Again, there's my shares. Here's that link again, bonfire.com. The link, bonfire.com. There you go. Diamond Hands for shirts and sweatshirts for everyone to enjoy. Eric Sargassi, seeing tons of single share orders coming through in the past few minutes for GameStop that are at the closing price. I've seen this before in the past week as well after hours. Any thoughts on this? No idea. I can't explain it. I don't know what it means. 207 on the stock. There's just buying coming in from small investors, though. It's definitely happening. People are just picking up the stock. They're just picking it up. Maybe it's some of the stimulus money. Nate, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Mark Mallow Shark is a member as well, and so is Jason Laws. These members, I don't want to miss you guys. Thank you for coming in here for joining the channel, guys, in the last few minutes. I really appreciate that. Okay. Eric, after hours market is low volume. Most likely small retail guys make moves. Maybe that's what it is. Here we go. GameStop will be the single greatest transfer of wealth to working class people in history. Strap in, kids. Let's go. There's a new DFV YouTube clip, apparently. Let's go here. I've been saying the same thing about this transfer of wealth. It's going to be something. What else we got? Greetings from Germany, Bruce. You're a really nice guy. Thank you, Nate. Dankeschön. Willkommen to my channel. Willkommen aus Deutschland. Very good. Jeff, Eric, what is more eye-opening in the amount of 100 share sales coming in every strike? You can see the algorithm at the work. Crazy how automated this stuff is. And have you seen the movie UHF? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen that movie. If you guys haven't seen the new DFB YouTube vid, please check it out later. It's amazing. Okay, 206.49 on GameStop. There you go. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. Where was I here? Oh, yeah. Okay, I did that donation. Brittany, thank you. Let's go here. Just double checking some other comments here. And thank you. I have a number of you. I will get back to you. You've asked me about contacting you for one-on-ones. I will be back to you. I will contact you regarding one-on-ones. Just bear with me. It'll be later tonight. I promise you, I will get to you. Thank you again for these thumbs up. 3,200 thumbs ups now. Thank you. 244 on the downside. Appreciate you hanging out with me for the last few minutes of the show as we close it up and get ready. Oh man, we got something here. Oh yeah. Oh, we got royalty here. We have got YouTube royalty. Sharon is here. Thank you so much, Sharon, for becoming a sponsor member of this channel along with TWB. I thank you so much for joining in. If you guys don't know this, Sharon, this is a freebie for you. Anybody doesn't know, Sharon's husband is an author, and he wrote this book right here. You want to take a cruise for 6 days to Bermuda from New York from the comfort of your couch? Get this on Amazon, written by Kevin G. Chapman. You can buy this book on Amazon. You can get an audio version. You can get a Kindle version. It's a great cruise, except for one problem. Mike Stoneman, thriller here. Mike Stoneman is a detective for the New York Police Department. He's going on the cruise with his girlfriend and his buddy and his gal. They want to get away for a 6-day cruise. The problem is that the bodies start piling up. Dead bodies start piling up on the cruise. And all of a sudden, Mike's working again. Check it out. It's a great read. You'll like it. A bunch of my viewers picked this up from Traveling with Bruce. They picked this thing up, and they really enjoy it. There are 3 other books in the series, Mike Stoneman series, and a 5th book is almost on its way. So, yeah, check that out and see what you think. Let me know if you like it. Sharon, you're welcome, and thank you for being here. Royalty has arrived to this channel. Fantastic. This is great stuff. HS, if we believe in GameStop Squeeze and Cohen, what's a good entry point? 175 was this morning. It was a pretty good entry point at 172 today. Where were you, HS? You could have gotten in there. It was up at 175, 180, 185 for hours. Could have bought it all morning. Yeah, well, now it's 205. It was 348 last week. So is it that far away from 170? Might be right now you make your move. Jeff, just like Citadel in the hearings, they didn't get the right people talking who knew the fine details. There you go. That's true. That's true. Okay, I'm in. Consider this the tip in advance. I was planning on giving you when GameStop hits $600. Oh, fantastic. Hi, Antoinette. Royalty, I feel honored. Yes, we've got people here. We've got some good folks coming in here. We got good people coming in from Traveling with Bruce. They're joining this channel. Now they're members of both channels. I've got members on both sides of this thing. Pretty awesome stuff, boy. I'll tell you, as a creator, you feel pretty special when that happens. Thanks for the plug for Kevin's book. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Thank you for everything. Spinal Tap is really the best. It's pretty cool, guys. If you haven't seen the movie, you got to watch Spinal Tap. Watch some YouTube clips. So you can watch clips about Spinal Tap. There's real rock and roll history there. If you want to know all about rock and roll, you got to watch this movie, because the behind the scenes on being on the road, it's all there. It's so real, like pretty cool. 172 support that I had held on today's attack and Wednesday's attack. JL, that's true. That's true. Idea for a cruise detective story: have the American detective have a foreign detective also assist. I like a retired Japanese guy on a cruise with his wife. Yeah, Martin, Bruce, can you please explain how is the fee for borrowing shares calculated? Is it different every day? It's different between every broker. It's different between every brokerage house. So if you're going to short stock, you'll have to pay a fee to short paper. The brokerage firm determines what you pay. They might only pay 2% to borrow paper. You might pay them 12%. Brokers make money every way under the sun. You got to be careful. You got to know before going into a short what's going to cost you to hold a short. Brandon or both are independently trying to solve without the other knowing until later in timeline. These book ideas. Here we go. UHF is Weird Al's movie. It's a family favorite. I have to watch that. JJ Gunn, I listen to Uncle Bruce at volume 11 because I don't want to miss a thing. That extra one from 10 to 11. That's a Spinal Tap secret to rock and roll success. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. Scarface, best movie ever. Ha, volume 11. Jason lost. 11. Jeff Smith, Bruce, looking at SVAC, is the risk really only pennies to the stock? Can it dip below 10 once they hit the mark? Well, yes, of course. Stocks can go to zero. But let me ask you this. What are the odds of a stock going to zero when you do a merger with a company worth billions of dollars, and now you have hundreds of millions of dollars in the new deal to take the company to the next level above where they are now? Do you think it's going to go under 10 in the first 6 months? Is it really that bad of a merger? I don't think so. There's opportunity out there. I think there's opportunity. So anyway, what can I say? VHF is gold. Take a drink from the fire hose. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, Uncle Bruce. Thank you again. Raris, thanks, buddy. And thank you for becoming a member of this channel. It's nice to have you here. Atomic Bruce A. Thank you, everybody. JG, Wall Street Bets, Bloomberg Terminal, important. Siren, it's all about volume. That's what you told us. It's all about volume. That's right. To all holders, please, when the GameStop shtick dipped, please panic and buy more. Done it now. I'm up 230% now. Right on. Let's go. Eat a bagel. Conan the Librarian is the best. Bruce, I completely agree. Thanks for the due diligence. There's all kinds of people in this Spinal Tap movie. You cannot believe the cameos. You will start going, oh, I can't. Oh, they're in that. He's in it too. She's in it too. Looking forward to having access to your next stock picks, Bruce. Everyone join the family for access. That's right. If you want to get an advance notice on my favorite stock picks coming up as I bring them out, members of this channel will be given first warning of what's coming up. I'll be making a video for you for just sponsor members, explaining my next stock pick or picks. From time to time, you'll get these. You'll be ahead of the channel and the rest of YouTube by days, allowing you a little bit of time to make a move if you want. From time to time, I might send out a message, text, a message through the comments section of this channel, only to sponsor members, and you'll get an alert from me that this stock is on my radar. I think you should really look into it. You might want to buy this. Sponsor members get first dibs on these stock tips. So if you want to get on the preferred list for the stock tip list, a donation of $9.99 US is required to join the channel as a member. Use emojis like crazy. Chat in this chat all you want. You get special emoji and you get special updates and alerts on stock tips. So that pays for itself right there, I'm sure. EL3 became a YouTube member. Thank you, EL3, for joining today. Malaclips, thank you for becoming a member as well. You're now on the update list, your preferred lister, as are many others who've joined today for our first ever day of offering memberships. Thank you, all of you who've joined today. Jen and I are blown away. I mean, just blown away how many of you come on board, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Danielle Zinson. Thank you, Danielle. You're a member of both channels, I believe. Creeper, thank you for becoming a member too. Also, Anish Padana Parav. Anish, AP, you're the man. AP, you're here, and thank you, AP, for joining me. I can't do it. Dovalis Kazlakos, the drinking game continues. Thank you for becoming a member of this channel as well. I appreciate that, and we'll try to make it worth your while. Absolutely. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for ordering product from Redbubble all day today, yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before. Thank you for picking up these items from my channel, my Redbubble store. Thank you, all of you. Tim Crywell, you're in, Tim. You're in the club. Chris, you're in the club. You're in the Chillin with Uncle Bruce club. Welcome, guys. Tim and Chris are in, and keep it coming, guys. Keep joining. You can join all night if you want. You can join anytime you want. You're watching this video after hours. You can become a member anytime you want. Just hit the join button when you see it. Young Song, thank you. You're a member too. Julissa, you are a member of the gang as well. You're more than welcome to spend with us. Thank you. I don't know how you do it, hours live, but I love it. I got 2 minutes to go, and I can shut this off. Thank you guys so much for popping in here. Tomorrow we'll be live again 1 hour before the opening. We'll see what's going on, and if anything crazy happens overnight, you never know when an alert will come out. So keep your eyes open and see what's happening here with the channel and everything else. We'll be following the markets the next couple of days, of course, between now and Friday. What's happening between now and Friday, and of course all next week with the annual report coming out and the press conference, and then the end of the month with the adjustments to all these mutual funds for these positions. Oh my gosh, we got stuff to cover. It's just never starting. It never stops. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I hear you there. Thank you, guys. You're all here, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, Josie. Kitz is here. Jeff Smith, Bruce, you're the best. Rest well. We'll see you bright and early. Yes, I will be here. See you tomorrow, guys. Extremely too much fun. Entirely too much fun. Thank you, everybody. All of you. Bruce is my uncle on my dad's side. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Get some good rest yourselves. Stay healthy for me. Get ready to make money tomorrow like we always do. I want to make more, want to get richer, build our wealth, and improve our lives and take care of our families. And away we go. Thank you, all of you, for supporting Jen and me here. Jen and I very much appreciate it. We are so, so grateful. Okay, guys, that's it. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Everyone's saying goodbye to me. Enjoy those emojis on all the chats that I've got going. And thank you, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bruce is my wife's boyfriend's uncle. Be safe out there. You got it. There go the emojis. They're flying. Much love, everybody. Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow morning, 1 hour before the opening. All right. Love you guys. Thanks so much. All right. I'm shutting her down. Here we go.